What's up, guys? I'm going to give you a minute or two to grab a notebook or a pen or pencil and invite any people that haven't been able to get on yet, and we'll talk to you then. Okay, cool. I think that was about a minute, so hopefully that was enough time. My name is Nevada, and I'm going to school at Oregon State. And recently, I've experienced a lot of growth in my business in a really short amount of time. Less than 2 weeks ago, I had to go out of town for a whole week, and then I came back, and that my team size had tripled, and nobody had been in the business for more than 2 weeks. So I took a look at what I thought caused us to have growth so quickly with people who were still so new at it. And what I found is that it all comes down to building a team of leaders and doing it quickly. So I came up with, let's see, six tips on how to build leaders in your business. So number one is emphasize people's strengths or what they bring to the team. This business is a lot of different people following the same system. So better naturally at public speaking. Others are really tech savvy and know how to work all the training calls and webinars. Others are really great listeners. Some people are awesome at prospecting. It's all different. So point that out and point it out to the whole team all the time. You want to point out people's strengths because when people feel special, when they feel important, they step up as a leader because they feel needed. Number two is give credit always. When they do something that's a challenge for them, always give credit and congratulate them and record it or take a picture of whatever they're doing. So at our home events, we have different people teaching Flipbook every single week. We also have the newest members come up and they say their why statement. When somebody is, teaching Flipbook for the first time, I'm always recording a section of it and shouting it out to the team or on the Alliance page. When they get recognized and you give them credibility for that, the actions will improve. So 3 is challenge your team. This is huge. You can't sit in the back in network marketing and expect to make a ton of money. Your team will not know to step up or to speak at events unless you challenge them to do it. I've never heard someone ask if they can stand up and say their why statement at a home event. Nobody's ever done that. Remember that the person who signs up on day 1 is not going to be the same person that they will be in a month. New people do not have that tough mindset when they first start. It's like the most common phrase for new people that I've experienced is I'll try. You ask them to do something every single time, they're like, I'll try. You have to be the one to tell them, no, you will do it. You're not going to try, you're going to do. And that's your job to lead them to leadership. It's your job to challenge and push your teammates in a positive way. So if they're sitting, on week 3 in their business and they haven't tried Flipbook, then you're the one to push them to do that. If they haven't done quick training, then their next person, they get to do quick training. And then number 4 is, provide ways for your team to self-develop. So When someone gets on product, do you remember to send them or provide them with motivational or educational videos or books? Every time someone joins a team, we send them the audio, Jim Rohn, Building Your Network Marketing Business, and we check up on them to make sure they're at least working at it. Training calls, accountability calls, sending videos for them to watch, tagging them in all the webinars. Leaders always self-develop constantly. Leaders that think they know everything aren't leaders. When you're building a team of leaders, you're really building a team of listeners. Leaders do two things. They speak and they listen. Everybody already knows about the speaking part. But listening is just as, if not more important. Create a mindset within your team that people will not follow you unless you understand them. Whoever can talk the least amount about themselves wins. That's really how it is. So if you guys think about so many people, like Martin Luther King, Jesus Christ has a ton of followers, right? This dude's got a huge percentage of the world following him. And how he did that, a lot of it was that he related to other people. Like he found common ground with other people. So your team, when they're talking to their friends, they need to find common ground. And you need to do that within your team as well, is everybody has different goals, but it's the same dream. You have to set the same dream and show people that we're just like they are. We're in the same position that they are. We're all, whatever your common ground is. Most of us are college students. Some of us are doing the work thing. There's something that you have that's similar to everybody out there. So find that within your team, and let them realize that you guys are in the same boat. Because then when they see you step up as a leader, they'll already think that you guys are on the same page, so they'll know that they can do it too. So it's like if you guys are on the same page, you're dealing with the same issues, you have the same dream, you have the same vision, you give them the same mindset as you, then when you step up to do a webinar, they're going to want to come right along with you. 5 is be fast. Take action very quickly. I saw the other day, inaction breeds doubt and fear, and action breeds courage and confidence. If your team is sitting around their first 2 weeks, taking around, leaders don't mope, guys. They suck it up and they do calls whether or not they feel like it. You have to be doing that, as well as setting up event after event after event after event, so that your team has no option but to grind their face off. 6 is have faith and give them responsibility. I'm a total control freak. So when I went out of town, I was extremely paranoid that some of them weren't ready to teach Flipbook, or that they didn't know how to do the launch sheet. I was spamming them with texts, and I was like, did you remember to send them the link? Did you do quick training with them yet? Do you have product in the fridge for the next home event? And all of a sudden, one of my guys gets 3 orders within an hour. So at that point, I kind of shut up a little bit. Leaving town gave them the reins. So they became the people to go to. And because they felt that responsibility and pressure of leading it, they worked hard and got really serious about building. Every person should know how to run their business and continue growing if they don't have you around. And that's how you know you've completed the system of duplication. So that basically sums up everything I thought. I hope you guys got a thing or two out of that. Next up is guest speaker Logan Roberts. He's going to be talking to you guys about having a positive mindset and self-confidence. So get ready to take some awesome notes. Logan, it's all you, dude.
Appreciate that. That was really great stuff, Sarah. I really enjoyed listening to that. I actually took a couple notes while you were talking, so I'm actually learning from you. So you gotta learn from the best, guys. That's how it is. I actually learned from the best when I first got in this, but frat daddy. If you want to shine bright like a diamond, guys, you can't be afraid to get cut. And that's simple as it is. A diamond has to be cut to be shaped, guys. With that being said, like she said, my name is Logan Roberts. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. I went to the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, where I was cheerleading. I was in Sigma Chi fraternity, real big fraternity guy. Then I got involved with the wrong things in the fraternity. I wasn't into was into the good things, got into the bad things, which led me to losing my cheerleading scholarship. One thing led to another. I thought, wow, I don't know what to do anymore. So I thought the great thing was to join the Marine Corps. I don't know many people have been in the Marine Corps, but Marine Corps is a very negative environment. Negative. People just want to suck at you like leeches. One thing led to another. I actually got in more trouble, guys, and it led me to the Freedom Room, which I am right now. It's just cement walls, guys. And I've never been more positive, actually, because when I got put into the Freedom Room, I ran into a guy named Michael Goochman, which is one of my huge mentors. This guy is the luminary. He really through everything that was going on with the Marine Corps or just life in general, he had this positive mindset and this drive like no other. And I really grasped onto that. And I was like, man, out of everything, he's just looking at the big picture, really. I wanted that. So I hopped on the team, never looked back. It's been full tilt, balls to the wall all the time. And I'm just here to tell y'all a couple things about staying positive and self-confidence, guys. You got to remember your why you got involved in this business, guys. What people think of you is none of your business. Others are not running your race. Running a race. The people that are being negative, they're not determining your outcome. They don't have the same destiny as you. God put your goal in your mind for a reason for you. You determine your own outcome, and God will help you do that. I don't know if y'all are religious, but that's the way I think about it, and it helps me. If you don't talk right to yourself, the negative thoughts will get to you. You always have to have that positive mindset, or you're just going to let the negative thoughts overwhelm you, and you're going to stay in that negative mind, and it's going to suck at you like a leech on your neck, and it's going to be terrible, guys. You don't want that. You don't want that in life. Life has so much to offer. You just have to go see that opportunity and take it. With all this being said, that leads into self-confidence, guys. I want to give you a quick example. A little boy was on the baseball field, and he was just throwing baseball up in the air to himself. And when he threw it, before he threw it, he says, "I'm the greatest hitter on earth." He swung. He missed. Did that again. Threw the ball in there. "I'm the greatest hitter on earth." Missed. The third time, threw it up in the air. "I'm the greatest hitter on earth." Missed. He said, "Well, I guess I'm not the greatest hitter on earth. I'm the greatest pitcher on earth." So without a doubt, that guy was positive, and that's the way we all should be. No matter if we can't accomplish something, we can always find the positive in that situation. There's always positive in every situation. You just have to keep practicing at it. You have to practice your self-confidence. You have to practice your positivity. When you graduate from medical school or dentistry school, you just don't go straight into the field. Well, you do, but you practice. Doctors practice. Dentists practice. Lawyers practice. They practice what they do. And that's what this is. We have to practice at being self-confident and staying positive, guys. You can't let that fear get to you. The fear of failing, because failing is just false evidence appearing real. And if you let that fear get to you, you'll fail. And failure is just when you stay down. You can't stay down, guys. You got to keep this positivity and self-confidence and get to your goals, because the richest place on earth is a graveyard. And that's where all the people with the greatest goals and ideas in the world went to die, because they didn't have that self-confidence and positivity to achieve their goals. And I just want to leave you guys with that one. And that's all I got.
Awesome. Thanks for getting on, guys. We'll be back on next week's webinar.